So today we're going to go gold shopping. My mum has said she's found something for me. She said she's tried to make it slightly different to what my future mother-in-law is going to buy me because she wants me to have enough variety. Otherwise what ends up happening is that you end up getting something similar from both sides, because obviously the designs that are out there are very similar in all of the shops. So we'll see what's out there. So even though my mom has done some research already, I have actually never bought any gold before, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I don't want something that's really out there and in your face. However, at the same time, I do want it to look nice as well. So let's have a look, let's see what we can find. I don't know what I'll end up with, and I don't know if I'll end up picking anything at all today, but let's see. The first item that caught my eye was actually this necklace. This necklace, I think it's very simple, it's very elegant. I can actually see myself wearing it on a day-to-day basis. Obviously I'm not going to be doing the dishes with it or doing all the cleaning and the cooking. However, I just feel like it's the type of thing that I would wear. For those people that know me will know that I absolutely love the colour black, and the reason why I like wearing black is because I think it's like one of those blank canvases, and if you were to add a splash of something to it, say a nice likeness like this, then it would really make it a feature. And so I can see a nice, simple, elegant dress, and I actually have one in mind and wearing this with it. However, the issue is that my mother-in-law has got me something very similar. The one that she's got me is slightly bigger and has a bit more to it, but it's very, very similar. So I will keep looking. The second necklace that has caught my eye is this one. I can actually wear both of them, so I can wear what my mother-in-law is giving me and then wear this underneath it. It might be a bit too much, however on the wedding day obviously you're going to be fully done up, and if you really want to go heavy then you could in theory wear the two together. So I would be wearing something like this and this one. It would look really good actually, the two together. I think they match as well, but I will keep looking. So here's another option which is a bit heavier. However, again, if you did want to wear it on your wedding day rather than something that you keep with you, then this is an option for you. And can you actually imagine wearing the other necklace with it that my mother-in-law has given? And it's actually bigger than the one that I showed you in the picture earlier on that I'm actually going to get. So it would be quite a lot there, and if the whole look goes with your outfit, then why not? I guess you could wear it. But the problem is obviously if it doesn't go with the outfit and you end up wearing some traditional gold and your outfit stands out, then that's not really ideal. However, when I have been looking for options for the actual wedding day and looking at what's out there, you would be surprised at how expensive that jewellery is. Sometimes you get jewellery that is £1,000, sometimes it's like more than that, and that jewellery holds literally no value whatsoever. It does however look good, so you have to balance the two, I guess. And of course, if you shop around, you can get things that are cheaper, so you may be able to get a really nice bridal set for about £500, but you do have to look, and there's lots of places within the UK that have variety. So you would have heard in London there's Green Street where you can go. In Bradford there's quite a lot of shops. I'm sure in places like Manchester there's also places that you can go as well. So I would say shop around, have a look online as well actually, because we've been obviously in lockdown, so lots of people have started to put things online where you can buy things. these days, with how easy it is to deliver things, you can get things from Pakistan that you can have delivered to you if you really wanted. It's a bit more of a risk because you've obviously not seen it, you've not touched it, and you don't really know if it's going to turn out the same quality as you imagine in your head. If you do know people in Pakistan, so I do have my cousin in Pakistan, so I'm quite lucky and quite fortunate, and she has really good taste when it comes to clothing and jewellery, so she has also been helping me out as well. So I would say, if you know anyone in Pakistan, ask them to have a look for you, have a look online as well, see if you can find anything on Instagram, and also shop around until you find the right one for you. And failing all that, you do of course have your wedding gold that you can wear, and some people actually prefer to wear their wedding gold because they feel like it's probably the only time in their life that they are going to be able to wear something like this, and also it's something that's been given to them as a present both from their own mother and also the mother-in-law, and they want to be able to wear it. So it's really down to you, it's personal choice, it's down to what you want, and you should just do what makes you happy, really. So you are all probably wondering, what did I end up picking? And that is a very good question. I'm in two minds about actually revealing to you what I ended up picking or keeping it a secret and a surprise for my wedding day. I have to say I did end up going to several different shops on the day. I went to about 5 or 6 shops. I looked around. I found that the style was very similar. I did find slight variances in pricing, and the reason for that was primarily because of the charges that they apply when it comes to things like the labour and any other add-on costs. However, the price of the gold is the price of the gold. Some of you are probably wondering, is it worth shopping around if you're going to get similar styles? And I would say probably yes. And the reason for that is because when it comes to the gold price and what you will actually end up paying for the final item, there are several different layers to it. So you have your price of gold, and then there is tax that's applied to it. Now this tax that they talk about, everyone pays it. It's just the way the industry is set up. But in addition to that, you also get polish. So typically these jewelers will charge you for polish, which is for making the product itself. And then on top of that, they also charge you for labor. So those are the two additional costs where some people will have a higher profit margin than others, and some people will be willing to negotiate a bit more on it. And then on top of that, you obviously pay your VAT for goods in the UK that you have to typically pay. So because of those different elements of the costs, there is a possibility of some slight negotiations, because like I said, some of the jewelers out there may be willing to negotiate a bit more on their profit margins, and others are probably less willing. But the price that you will get on any given day is driven largely by what's happening centrally. And yes, you can keep a track of gold prices, get a feeling for whether you think gold rates will go down or up, and then decide to buy accordingly. So what did I end up going for? Well, here is what I ended up picking. Here's me with it on. And I did decide to go for something a bit different. I don't think I'll be wearing it on my wedding day. However, I just think it depends on what my outfit looks like, which I haven't received yet. And I think it looks quite nice. So yeah, I'm happy with what I purchased. Just to be clear, when I say I, what I mean is what my mum bought me. I obviously picked out the design with her help, but she's paying for it.